You took a massive loss in your trading account. Now what? Let's talk about it today in Car Chats with Robert. Hi guys, this is Robert Rivera with Rivera Trading Group in association with Trend Trading Academy. And today I want to talk about what do you do when you suffer a massive loss. Now, the first thing that we have to admit, when we suffer a massive loss is either we put in too large a lot size or we held it for too long. And there's a couple of things that go with that, right? Greed, wanting to make more money than your account can handle, really, as far as risk position, and then the fear of loss. Why not close the deal if it's going against you? I've done both, and it is very frustrating to experience it because you could have just gone the other way if you just closed the deal, right? But you don't want to take a loss, and so you hold on. So anyway, the point is, how do we handle the losses, right? Now that we have experienced this loss, right, and the pain of holding the trade became worse than the money that was being lost. So now it's time to close it. You close it. Now what? What do you do? A couple of things. First of all, walk away. The first thing you got to do is walk away. Shut down the computer. Walk away. Take some breathers. Go run. Go work out. Don't kick the dog. Don't yell at your wife or your children. That doesn't fix anything. All right? Just go for a walk. Clear your mind. Come back. Sit down and analyze. Okay, what did I do wrong? Right? Because it's not that you lost, because losing is part of the game. We can't be upset about losing. Our strategy is not going to win all the time. That's not it. Why did I lose so big? Was it because I over leveraged? Okay, well, then I got to remember my rules for leveraging my risk. And if I over leverage, then that's something that's easily fixed by just simply eliminating that. Sticking to your proper risk management, 3% or less of your account at risk at any time. All right. If you over leverage, that's one thing. Then the other thing is, did I hold it too long? Did I hold that trade too long? Okay, why did I hold it too long? Because I didn't have a set stop loss, did I? Okay, I wasn't following price action, market structure, or just simply putting a stop loss. Either one of those would have worked. Okay, so now you have logically deduced what it is that you did and how to adjust to it. But how do you go about it then going into the next trade? Because this is something that a lot of traders don't realize. When you suffer a big, massive loss, it is very likely that you have traumatized yourself. Is there such a thing as PTSD in trading? Yes, there is. If you have decimated your account, if you have blown your account, if you have lost more money than what you have put in, for example, that can happen too. By the way, you may owe your broker some money. That can leave you tentative for the next go around when you go into trade. And one of the things that we need to learn as traders is how to trade mechanically, how to trade, I don't want to say without emotion, because we all have emotions in it, right? If we win big, we like it. If we lose, then that's not fun either. But how do we maintain a level emotion through our trades so that when we win, that's part of our system. If we lose, that's part of our system. No need to freak out. So how do we go about establishing the rules? And that's really what it is, isn't it? How to establish the rules that you need in your trading so that they protect you. So we need to establish rules that are going to safeguard our account. It's not that, how can I say, it's not to restrict our creativity. All right, we can become creative as we trade. It's not about restricting our creativity. It's about risk management and saving our account on the days that it goes against us. The market is going to go against us a whole bunch of times. It's just a question of how to regulate our emotions while we're in that situation and shutting it down. So how do we manage a large drawdown, or how do we manage a large big loss? First of all, shut it down, walk away. I have had situations with my mentor where I've said, hey Jay, I'm not trading for the next couple of days. I'm just going to sit it out and clear my head. Your mind is not in a good position. The worst thing that can happen is staying in the computer, trying to get your money back and make your situation worse. Okay, that's called revenge trading. If it works today for you and you got your money back, it's just a setup for a worse situation later, because it really doesn't work. What we read is stricter rules and discipline, and maintaining our discipline in our trade. Tweak your rules and make sure that you don't leave yourself a loophole to allow this to happen again. Okay, whatever they have to be. Okay, I'm going to set my stop loss at a specific location, or I'm going to follow strict price action rules. I'm going to lower my lot size so as to not put myself at risk unnecessarily. And then I'm going to set the stop loss with significant space so that it allows the trade to do what it has to do in order to, before it makes its decision which way it is going to go. One of the things that I have instituted on Fridays, for example, is to use smaller lot sizes, because I don't want to incur a loss on a Friday that is going to make me be thinking about it all through the weekend. A bad trade does not define you as a trader, okay? One bad trade does not define you as a trader. It is the body of work that will define you as a trader. So if you had one bad trade, analyze it, figure out what went wrong, set new rules, and then move on. Put that thing out of your head, move on. One of the reasons why we love basketball as a mental skills game, right? As us who study this, we love basketball because basketball does not allow you the time to dwell on your mistakes. One of the best things about that game of basketball is that it's happening so fast. Same thing with football. It's happening so fast that if you made a mistake, you don't have time to dwell with it. You have to dwell on it. You have to keep going, right? And it gives you an opportunity for redemption. Baseball, on the other hand, is a sport where when you make a mistake, the whole world is watching you and the ball stops and there may not be another play for another 5 minutes. And you're mulling that thing in your head for a long time. The inning ends with nothing consequential happening and you're still working that thing in your head, you know, or you strike out at a key point in the game and now you have to wait 3 innings before you have to come back to hit, you know. So it takes quite a bit of mental skill to play the game of baseball, a whole lot more than like football or basketball, because those games are so much more reactionary. So going back to trading. In trading, unfortunately, you know, you can make a mistake and you can sit there and dwell on it and dwell on it and dwell on it and dwell on it, and that's just going to hurt you. So what we must learn to do is just put it aside, okay, and move forward. So if you suffered a massive loss, number 1, walk away. Number 2, clear your mind. Number 3, review what went wrong. Number 4, tweak your rules. Number 5, practice your rules. And number 6, forget the past and move on. There's no sense in dwelling on it. It's not going to help you. Just move on. Trading losses happens to us all. We just got to make sure that they don't really hurt our account too big. But on the occasions that you do hurt your account real big, I've given you some pointers of what to do to get back in the game. Don't rush it. Take your time. And again, like I said, it has happened to us all. The most important thing is to regroup, set new rules, stick to those rules, practice those rules over and over until they become instinctual, and then you won't have those issues again. Trust me, every single great trader has gone through massive losses. It's part of the learning process. It is the price tag, right, for success. This is Robert Rivera with Rivera Trading Group in association with Trend Trading Academy. If you like the content that you are receiving, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, guys. God bless you.